This video will demonstrate how to view and manage your annotations properties within LiveCount. To view an annotations properties, simply click the annotation, which will then open the Annotation Details side panel on the right-hand side. To dismiss this side panel, simply click an empty area, and on selection of a new annotation, the panel is reopened. If you wish to disable this functionality, slide the Auto Open slider to its disabled state. This will give you more screen real estate as you navigate your drawing and select your various annotations, as the side panel is no longer automatically opened. If you wish to view the annotation properties, select your annotation, and then click the Annotation Details button on the right-hand toolbar, which will then display the Details side panel. There are three groups under Annotation Details: Style, Layer, and Annotation Properties. Each of these groups can be collapsed and expanded, as well as moved to a new location within the side panel. So in this example, I will move the annotation properties to the top as I want to quickly view my various quantities. Selecting this workspace, we will see that the panel is updated to reflect the workspace's unique properties. Here, I can modify the workspace name, as well as change the scale if required. For all annotations, selecting a new style preset from this list will update the selected annotation accordingly. Moving over to the length annotation, I have selected the first point in this run. Under Style, we will see the various properties for this point. I can change the fill and the outline. If I wish to change the line color, select your segment and then choose a new line color. You may also change the line style to one of the various options, as well as increasing or decreasing the stroke width. You can also modify the transparency. As you can see in this example, the transparency was modified for this segment only. If you wish to modify all properties for your annotation group, you can box in and select those annotations you wish to include, and then modify the various style properties accordingly. You can change point style, point size, line style, stroke width, transparency, and you can also apply point text to all the points selected within your group. You may also modify the point text color, as well as its background. In this example, I selected all the points. However, if you select a single point, you can modify the properties for that single point. Moving back to the quantity properties, the Annotation Properties side panel allows you to modify the count state. So by deselecting this checkbox, this point will no longer be included in the overall count. As we can see here, the total count is now 2 of 3. If you wish to update an existing adder or apply an adder value to an annotation, you can do so through the side panel. So in this example, I have applied an adder value of 10. I'm going to select all points within the run, and we will see that the multiple values is present. This indicates that I have 1 point with a 10-foot adder value, and then 2 points without adder values. I can then update all points to the value I enter. Moving over to the manual counted point, you will see that the item description is present and non-editable. This also applies to the length annotation as well. This value is obtained from your desktop estimating application. However, you may apply an annotation description to the points, which is then reflected in your measurement summary. Moving on down, I'm going to drag this layer panel up so I can more easily view it. And any layers that you have created within your job appear here in this list. You can also access the Manage Layers page for creation or editing of new layers. And lastly, selecting this node annotation displays some unique properties. We can update the note text, as well as changing the various font options, such as style, size, and weight.